This is one of the most damning reports I've looked into. In 1991, the Israeli Mossad had a plan for assassination on former President George H.W. Bush. This came from a former Israeli Mossad agent himself, Victor Ostrovsky, in his 1994 book, Other Side of Deception. If you haven't heard of Victor Ostrovsky, I highly urge you to read his 1990 publication, By Way of Deception. Israel actually tried to have the book banned in the United States until an appeals court threw out the ban. After this book was published, the government of Israel put out a massive smear campaign against Ostrovsky. His Wikipedia is one of the most edited pages, with pro-Israel interests discrediting his employment in the Mossad and labeling him as having an erratic personality and vivid imagination, using sources from the Jewish Telegraphic Agency. In 1991, former President George H.W. Bush outraged Israeli leaders and AIPAC by not issuing Israel a $10 billion aid package in loan guarantees until they would stop using U.S. money to build settlements in Palestinian land. This then caused a firestorm between the Israeli government and the White House. Former Israeli Prime Minister Yitzhak Shamir called it a major explosion, and an Israeli cabinet member even accused the U.S. president as being an anti-Semite and a liar. President Bush then threatens AIPAC by stating he would veto any legislation that is passed by Congress. I'm up against some powerful political forces. We've got one lonely little guy down here doing it. The reason he was so set on not giving the funds is because there was a Middle East peace conference in Madrid of that year, and he knew the prospects of billions of dollars of U.S. aid funding to illegal Israeli settlements would certainly alienate the Arab delegates. Give me a follow. I'm about to upload part 2 and 3.